Hey y'all, imagine this: you're in a hospital bed, sweat dripping, contractions hitting like a freight train, and the man you love, the one you trusted with your whole heart, walks in, tosses divorce papers on your chest, and says, "Sign it. You're done." That's where Sarah's story starts. A woman who thought she had it all: a husband, a home, a baby on the way, only to watch it burn in the cruelest way possible. This is the story of how she fell, how she clawed her way back, and how she turned betrayal into a fire that changed everything. I'm sitting here thinking about Sarah, a small-town girl from Willow Creek, Tennessee, who married James, a slick real estate guy with a smile that could sell ice to a snowman. They met at a county fair, her in a sundress, him charming her with stories of big plans, fancy houses, big money. Fast forward 5 years, Sarah's pregnant, glowing, but something's off. James starts coming home late, says it's work, but his eyes don't meet hers anymore. Then there's Lisa, his business partner, always too close, laughing too loud, her perfume lingering on his shirts. Sarah's not dumb, she feels the cracks, but she's carrying their kid, so she holds on, tells herself it's stress, hormones, anything but the truth. One night, she can't sleep, her belly heavy, her heart heavier. She wanders downstairs, catches James and Lisa in the living room, tangled up like teenagers, whispering things she wasn't meant to hear. She's not supposed to know yet, James mutters, and Sarah's world shatters. The next morning, she's in the kitchen, hands shaking, barely able to stand. "I saw you," she says, voice low, cracking. James doesn't even flinch, just scrolls his phone like she's invisible. Lisa, sipping coffee like she owns the place, tilts her head, all fake concern. "Sarah, honey, you're pregnant. You're emotional. You sure you didn't imagine it?" Sarah snaps, "Don't gaslight me. I saw you kissing my husband." James finally looks up, cold as a winter creek. "Yeah, you saw? So what? I'm done with you." Sarah's knees buckle, but she grabs the counter, tears burning. "Why?" she whispers. James smirks, "Because I can." Then there's Margaret, James's mom, the queen of Willow Creek's high society, always in pearls, always judging. She shows up that evening, sits Sarah down like she's a child. "You're embarrassing yourself, Sarah," she says, voice like a knife. Crying, clinging, it's pathetic. "If you care about that baby, you'll let James go." Sarah's voice breaks. "I'm his wife." Margaret leans in. "Not for long. He doesn't love you. Never did." Sarah's alone that night, cramps starting, her world spinning, when her water breaks at 4 a.m. She calls a cab, gets to the hospital, no one by her side, no calls from James, just her and the pain. In the delivery room, she's screaming, sweating, fighting for her baby's life. The door swings open, it's James, in a suit, looking like he's late for a board meeting. Sarah's heart lifts for a split second, stupid hope, but then he drops a folder on her chest. "Divorce papers. Sign them. Now." She stares, stunned, pain ripping through her. "James, please," she gasps. He leans in, voice low, venomous. "You're weak, Sarah, always whining, always needing. I'm sick of it. Sign the damn papers. I don't want you, or that kid." Lisa's in the doorway, smirking like she's won the lottery. A nurse tries to step in, but James waves her off. Sarah's hand shakes as she signs, not because she wants to, but because she's breaking, her body and soul tearing apart. James grabs the papers, adjusts his tie, and walks out. Lisa lingers, her heels clicking like nails in a coffin. "You did the right thing," she says, all fake sweetness. "James needs peace. You were never enough." Hours later, Sarah's daughter is born, a tiny, red-faced miracle named Grace. Sarah holds her, tears mixing with sweat, whispering, "You're my everything." It's love, it's grief, it's the only light in her darkness. But the hits keep coming. Lisa shows up again, eyeing Grace in her crib. "She doesn't even look like James," she says, all casual cruelty. "Maybe that's a blessing." Sarah snaps, "Get out." Lisa just smiles. "You'll always be alone, Sarah. People like you don't win." The media jumps in, James's PR team working overtime. Headlines scream, "James Walker divorces unstable wife amid scandal." They paint Sarah as erratic, a liar, a mess, while James and Lisa pose for glossy magazines, her flashing a diamond ring, him grinning like a king. Margaret chimes in on TV, all fake tears. Lisa's the daughter I never had graceful, strong. Sarah? She's just irrelevant. Sarah's in a one-bedroom apartment now. Grace's crib next to her mattress. The fridge humming louder than her dreams. She's broke, jobless, the town whispering her name like it's a curse. Then, one sleepless night, Sarah finds a letter in her old purse, written by her grandpa, Tom, who passed last year. Sarah, if you're reading this, go see Mr. Ellis. He's got something for you. Trust no one, not even James. She calls the number, heart pounding. Mr. Ellis, a retired lawyer, tells her to come by with Grace. At his quiet little house, he hands her a will her grandpa left her everything. Land, stocks, millions, all tied to Grace's birth. And here's the kicker part of that land. A huge plot outside Willow Creek is being used by James's company, Walker Properties, for a luxury condo project, Creekside Estates. They're building on her land, without her permission, thinking she'd never know. Sarah's mind sharpens. This isn't just betrayal, it's theft. She heads to the county office, gets the records. Her name's on the deed, clear as day. James's permits? Shady, rushed, illegal. He started this right when he pushed for the divorce, thinking she was out of the picture. Sarah's not crying anymore. She's planning. She meets Anna, a sharp young lawyer who takes one look at the documents and says, Sarah, this is huge. We can stop them cold. Sarah files a cease and desist, freezes James's project. The media flips. Walker Properties in legal mess, unknown heir claims land. James calls, voice tight. We can settle this quietly. Sarah doesn't answer. Lisa emails, all fake nice. Let's not make this ugly, Sarah. Sarah deletes it. The courtroom's packed reporters, investors, locals. Sarah walks in, simple dress, head high. James is there, suit perfect, but his eyes are tired. Lisa's beside him, pale, gripping his arm. Anna lays it out. The will, the land, the fraud, the defamation. Sarah stands to speak, voice steady. My grandpa gave me this land for my daughter. James stole it, used my pain to bury me, trashed my name while I was giving birth. He laughed when I screamed. But I'm not screaming now. The judge rules the land's hers. The project's dead, damages awarded. James slumps, Lisa whispers, do something. He tries. We can settle, for the kid. Sarah cuts him off. Her name's Grace. And you'll watch it all burn. Walker Properties collapses. Investors bail, lawsuits pile up. Lisa vanishes, her socialite status gone. Margaret's shunned, her charity gala's empty. Sarah takes her settlement, buys the old Walker mansion, Margaret's pride and joy, and turns it into Grace's haven, a shelter for women like her, broken but rebuilding. A year later, Sarah's outside the shelter, Grace in her arms, watching kids play in the garden. She whispers, you'll never know his cruelty, only what I built from it. She's not broken anymore, she's fire, forged from pain. But here's the thing, was Sarah right to burn it all down? Or should she have settled, taken the money, walked away? What would you do if someone tried to erase you? Drop a comment, tell me where you're watching from, and let's talk, was this justice or revenge? Hit that subscribe button, y'all, because stories like Sarah's, they're why we keep telling the truth.